It's week 1 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Browns and the Raiders under the lights on Monday night.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Tonight, it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
Colton Miller, former first-round pick, called for the penalty there.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got him in. That's Bishop. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Rolling to his right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. 6. Right now, boys.
Looking to throw.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first...
Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
And his kick is right there. It's good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. And didn't the Raider offense set to get this drive started. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to right. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On play action, they'll throw. Flush to his right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Fielded at about the 28. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45-yard. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Throw well set is complete on the diving effort. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
With the football going back over now.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Out to his left.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He finds his man complete. That's Bishop. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Myers.
And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. To throw, escaping the pressure right, and he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want want to end drives, they've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to
back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Browns first down.
They'll look to throw again. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The Browns' passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. McCain.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
The Raider defense strong.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal.
Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get... All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And we welcome you. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man complete. That's Bishop. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And I think the ball's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the 3rd and then carry that over to the 4th.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Mayer. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Browns will take over here at their own 14-yard.
We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot...
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. They'll set up to throw.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Buying time to his left. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this one is right down the middle, and this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Pass taken in by Mayer.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. Flushed out right.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Every now and then, you hope some volleyball training actually comes into play as a defender. When a ball's tipped in the air, nice play by the defense, got a hand on it, but when it's in the air, it's up for grabs. And too many times.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. .45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Caught by Mayer.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He can't get him down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Back to throw.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. I guess at the very least they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Eluding the pressure right. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now an extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? What does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
So possession goes over.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, their defense, they did the important thing. They got the stop. They didn't allow a point, but now they're backed up here pretty far, Charles. Going to need a significant drive to try to get into position for the game-winning field goal.
Yeah, partner, don't you think that defense is on the sidelines right now saying, don't come to us with your problems about where you're starting. We did the important part. We kept them off the board, kept us in the ball game. Find a way to maneuver it downfield, at least get into field goal range, and get us a win.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
He'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Throw caught by Mayer.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down. They'll look to throw.
He gets it right back to Mayer.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
69 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, so this is a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Raiders escape with a victory.
The partner, that'll do it. These week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation, a fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for the Raiders, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.